Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News from TayNinhTV radio and television station. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory up to high was the most successful victory in the Southeast battlefield from 1954 to 1960, creating a strong impact, opening the Đồng Khởi voluntary campaign in the Southeast. In the evening of January 6, at the To Hai Victory Historical Site in Đồng Khởi Commune, Châu Thành District, the Provincial People Committee celebrated the 60th anniversary of victory of To Hai, January 26, 1960, January 26, 2020. Attending the celebration, there were Politburo members, Deputy Prime Minister Vương Đình Huệ, former President Nguyễn Minh Triết, former President Trương Tấn Sang, former Vice President Trương Mỹ Hoa, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Nên, Secretary of the Party Central Committee, Chief of the Party Central Committee Office, together with leaders of ministry, departments, and central branches. As for TayNinhTV Province, there were Mr. Phạm Viết Thanh, member of the Central Party Committee, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Mr. Nguyễn Minh Tân, Permanent Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Mr. Phạm Văn Tân, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People Committee, with leaders and former leaders of TayNinhTV Province over periods. Reviewing the historical traditions of the To Hai Victory City years ago, TayNinhTV Provincial Party Committee Secretary Phạm Viết Thanh emphasized that the victory of To Hai battlefield was the artillery fire for the armed star movement in TayNinhTV and throughout the South become the pride of the party committee, the army, and the people of TayNinhTV. Speaking at the ceremony, Deputy Prime Minister Vương Đình Huệ emphasized that more than half a century has passed. The Battle of To Hai is still imprinting the history, meanings, and lessons of the victory of To Hai still values in the construction and defense of the homeland today. The Deputy Prime Minister also praised the achievements of the party committee, the government, the army, and the people of TayNinhTV in recent years. I deeply and firmly believe that the party committee, the government, the army, and the people of TayNinhTV, with a resilient and loyal revolutionary tradition, which unite one heart, ardent patriotic emulation, lead and direct the successful implementation of the party congress at all levels, striving to maintain a strong locality in terms of economic, social stability, and solid national defense and security, worthy of traditional of the homeland of revolutionary Đồng Khởi To Hai heroes. At the ceremony, there were also a special art show with a star performance reenacting the Battle of To Hai in the past, repertories of music and dance brought the party alcohol and the love of the country and the change and development of TayNinhTV homeland. From July 1, 2020, the basic salary increased to 1.6 million Vietnam dong per month. This not only helped teacher salaries increase, but also led to a range of allowance based on the their salaries. This year, teacher allowance will be paid into staff. From now until June 30, 2020, allowance will be paid on a pay salary of 1.49 million Vietnam dong per month. From July 1, 2020 onward, the new pay salary is 1.6 million Vietnam dong per month. The allowance level for some times up allowance based on the basic salary of teacher in 2020, including residential allowance, allowance for teacher working in disadvantaged areas, long-term work allowance, mobile allowance, area allowance. On the occasion of that holiday of 2020, on January 6, the Central Official Delegation visited and presented 150 gifts to poor households, urgent orange victims, and disadvantaged workers in Gò Dầu and Trảng Bàng District. Attending the visit, there were Mr. Nguyễn Văn Nên, Secretary of the Party Central Committee, Chief of Party Central Office, Mr. Nguyễn Đình Khang, Chairman of Vietnam General Confederation of Labour, Mr. Trần Quốc Hùng, Vice Chairman of the Central Committee of the Vietnam Red Cross, Mr. Nguyễn Minh Tân, Permanent Deputy Secretary of the TayNinhTV Provincial Party Committee. On this occasion, the Central Committee of the Vietnam Red Cross gave 100 gifts to poor households and victims of Urgent Orange in Gò Dầu District. The Vietnam General Confederation of Labour present 30 gifts to workers in difficult circumstances in Gò Dầu District and 20 gifts to workers in Trảng Bàng District. Each gift is worth 1,200,000 Vietnam dong. including 1 million Vietnam dong in cash. By giving gifts to provide material support to households, urgent orange victims and disadvantaged workers with better conditions on that holiday. National Film Festival on Traffic Safety is a prestigious award, attracting the attention and participation of ministry, branches, news agencies, the press, and numerous organizations and individuals. The whole country has 210 works of art in the reportage, science, short clips, and TVC on traffic order and safety. This is the first year that the National Film Festival on Traffic Safety is held by the National Traffic Commission, the Traffic Police Division of the Ministry of Public Security, with the most number of entries submitted from August 2018. To date with 123 shortlists, 25 science works, and 64 reportages. TayNinhTV radio and television station won the first prize for the unclip role in the reportage genre. This is a true depiction of the pain known a traffic accident, which is the main cause of traffic accident causing victims' family, and even those who do the measurement. The scene must bring pain, loss, and obsession that is alcohol. Through this work, the editor wants to convey the message to everyone about drinking alcohol is not allowed to ride. For your own safety and for those in traffic, return home warm and happy in the whole of the family. In the science category, the Traffic Safety Committee of the TayNinhTV province is silently ruled home the third prize with the word "I swear I will drinking." The night of awarding the National Film Festival Award on Traffic Safety takes place when the whole country implements the law on prevention and control of alcohol harms, so that everyone can work together to implement the theme of traffic safety in 2020: drinking alcohol, no driving. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to protect the health of consumers, limit food poisoning incidents occurring during the Lunar New Year in 2020, Interdisciplinary Inspection Group of Food Hygiene and Safety in localities organized military inspection to check the quality of food hygiene and safety on that holiday in 2020 in the whole district. At this time, the Interdisciplinary Inspection Delegation in Ben Cao District checked at the number of businesses that use many items during the Lunar New Year, such as meat and meat products, beer, wine, soft drink, cake, jam, for 2 days, 26 December 2019 and January 7, 2020. The team has investigated at 9 facilities in An Thanh Commune, Ben Cao Thao, Long Thuận, and Le Thuận communes, made record of 4 violating establishments. Thereby, the delegation reminded and signed a commitment to 2 grocery stores trading in some goods which have expired and confiscated a number of goods of unclear origin. Invite District Health Department to work and suspend trading activities for 15 days for 1 violating establishment trading lots of expired goods. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.